Does God even care about my sport? What's my sport to him?
You will not see a worse miss than this.
You know the moment something extraordinary happens in your sport? A sidestep of the opposition and you're through. A speculative shot from outside the area and it hits top bins. A PB when everything clicks into place. A sweet topspin forehand that just clips the line. The moment of sheer elation. The weary and satisfied feeling after a tough match. Let's be clear about this. Your ability to play sport, your passion for the sport you love, the way you're wired to come alive in your sport, that is all God-given. It matters to God, and therefore, it should really matter for you. In Psalm 139, we see a picture of how each individual human is made. The writer of the Psalm, King David, uses words and phrases that capture how precious life is, how precious your life is. Fearfully and wonderfully made. You formed my inward parts, knitted me together in my mother's womb, intricately woven. That life, your life, is made in the likeness of God. God set out to create the pinnacle of his creation, human beings, you, in his image. An image is a resemblance. We were created to resemble God, to look like him, to be like him. Right at the beginning of the Bible, Genesis 1 and 2, they help us see what image in God looks like in two distinct ways. Firstly, in our relationships, the way we interact and care for others. And secondly, with our creativity, to be excellent with our abilities and talents. The God who has always been in relationship, in the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Spirit, he created Adam and then Eve to be relational. We read it was not good for man to be alone. And then God set them in the garden. And he said, now go and look after it, cultivate it, tend to it, be creative, be excellent with what I've given you, and enjoy it fully. So instead of the garden, of course, we now have the pitch, or the pool, the track, the court. And God says, I've made you wonderfully to play sport, to care for the people you play sport with. Without them, you cannot play, so go and treat them well. I've intricately woven you with passions and excitement, an ability to go and be excellent in your sport, to enjoy it to the full, to give it your all and to give it to me. That's how you were created. And that's why we miss it so much when we cannot play. You see, sport has become a shadow of what God intended it to be. Cut off from the Father, facing his rightful punishment for turning our backs, in steps Jesus. He shows us that God really cares about my sport. How so? Well, God the Father makes a way back to himself, the forgiveness of sins, and gives us the Spirit that enables to live for him, to play for him with new hearts. A verse in the Bible, 2 Corinthians 5:17 says this, therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come, the old is gone, the new is here. The new is here to play for him, to enjoy him and his good gifts to the full. Back to the big question, does God even care about my sport? Here's the simple answer. He could not care more. He's created you to play, to enjoy sport, to be excellent, to be as good as you can be. And he's won you back through Jesus if you trust in him. So go and enjoy every moment of sport. Give all that you have and know that your ability and passion for sport are all from him.